Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing33 Plays Dark Souls 2. I'm Stealwing33 and today we're going to the Hides Tower of Flame, which is this way if I'm not mistaken. Last time we managed to defeat the last giant and the pursuer, and we didn't end up using the pursuer's bird transport to the next area because I want to go through the Hides Tower of Flame. Not for any particular reason other than, like, there are a couple bosses over here that we can kill. It's more souls, it's more experience in the game, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. We also managed to get ourselves the Drangleic set here, which I am presently styling for you, which should make us fairly tanky, to be honest. I upgraded our S-Stock to +3. It now requires large Titanite shards to upgrade, so probably it's not going to get upgraded for at least a little while here. And I discovered that I cannot wield the Drangleic shield because I do not have the strength to do that, which sucks. We'll try to, I guess we'll endeavor to try to get the strength to wield it at some point. Although dexterity is probably going to be where we're really at, so we'll probably just wait for another shield to come along that we can use that gives 100% block. I know that there are other ones in the game. In particular, I know that there's like the Dragon Crest shield is in this game, as is the Spirit Crest shield. And I don't know what the stats on those things are, but that's where we're at right now. The Hides Tower of Flame is not that hard. Well, it's just another area in the game. The biggest hurdle we have is that the first couple enemies in this area are these like giant motherfuckers, these guys over there. And it's very easy to miss, but there is a bonfire right there, so what we're going to do is we're going to just ignore giant motherfucker right here. Excuse me, sorry about that. We're going to light this, and we're going to sit down and rest for a second. We have no items to burn because we are out of human effigies, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I also upgraded our stats a little bit, so we are now light enough to roll while wielding all of the stuff that we have on, which is kind of cool. In fact, if we take our helmet off, we're also light enough to do it even while I'm wearing the Drangleic shield, so if we get the stats for it, we'll be able to wield it and roll at the same time. Which, as much as the roll's not as useful as it is in 3, in my opinion, it is still worth noting that that does not make it a bad item by any means, or a bad strategy by any means. I'm just bad at it in this one because I'm used to being able to roll through people's attacks, like dodge roll over them and stuff, which is not the case in Dark Souls 2, which sucks, but whatever. We'll go ahead and wreck this guy. This guy is he's the only one in this area who dies permanently. He gives us Sublime Bone Dust, which does you can burn it at the Majula bonfire in order to upgrade your Estus flask. It does the same thing as it does in Dark Souls 3, so you know it's not bad. I know that we can at some point we can get the giant set here. These guys' set, they're like armor and their weapon and stuff. Which is kind of cool, actually. It's an interesting thing. But every time we kill one of these guys, one of these things pops up, and we need to throw that so that way the Dragon Rider boss fight, which is over there, isn't that hard. It aren't that hard. Because every time we throw one of those switches, the arena gets slightly bigger. And if you don't do it, then you can fight that boss without throwing any of the switches, but the arena is very tiny then. Which, you know, some people could get a thrill out of, and if you're speed running, you have to do that because doing it with the getting all the switches pulled takes not like a long time, but a pretty decent amount of time. Now these guys, so I practiced a little bit with Dark Souls 3 or 2 before I started the Let's Play. I played around a little bit. I only got as far as like the area right after this one. But what's interesting is that these guys are actually the only enemy in the game whose pattern I have memorized now. You can get a pretty decent number of hits in if you are clever about your positioning here. There you go. A lot of us just get behind them and try not to get hit. I don't remember what Pale Stone does. I feel like it does something, but I don't remember what that something is. Well, I mean, everything does something, I think. Ow. These assholes are such a pain in the dick. Alright. Old Knight Gauntlets, yeah, like we can get these guys as armor set, which is pretty decent. It's heavy, which sucks, but you know it does look cool. If you have the vitality to wield it, then more power to you, so to speak. But you know, there we go. This is where we're at. People are posting stuff on the Slack. Gonna ignore them for a little bit. I am gonna play Gungeon today. I took a couple days off because I was starting to get a little burned out on it. It's still a lot of fun. I just needed to take a couple days off to recover, basically. Kind of like I did with Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. If you guys weren't around for that, for a couple days, I took like a week off from playing Dark Souls 3 for a little bit. And I just needed to get away from it because up at that point I had just finished like my personal playthrough of Dark Souls 3, and then then I was playing through the Let's Play and all this other stuff, and it's just sort of like it became like too much after a while. Which, you know, I can appreciate that. For some people that wouldn't have been the case, but for me it was too much. Too much indeed. This is what I wanted to look at. We have a chime, which is useful. We got some rings. We got Palestone. Oh, okay. Palestone's, it's kind of like, what's it called? No, I don't remember. I think it's the same thing. In Dark Souls 3, there's it's a Shriveling Stone. There we go. Shriveling Stones, where it just returns it back to base. I don't know why you would ever do that. In this one, I think it makes sense because I don't think you can't slide transition between, like, different things, but I don't know why they did that in Dark Souls 3, because you could slide back and forth between different types of stuff. All right, so this is the Dragon Slayer. The Dragon Slayer is really easy. A lot of his pattern is just circle to the right, and you won't get hit generally, with sweeping attacks being a notable exception. But it's kind of hard to predict when those are going to happen. So, you know, play at your own speed. Just try to get behind him. Just constantly circle to the right or the left, whichever one's closer, to get to his butt, and just try to hit him in the butt. You could probably take a couple of hits from him, especially if you did the thing in the same pattern that I did it, where now you have like the Drangleic armor. This boss is a chump if you're not wearing the default armor. And that goes for all the classes. Jesus. So I complained a lot about the S-Stock last episode, but this weapon's so fucking fast. Like, it's kind of hard to like keep poo-pooing on it when I'm able to get 2 hits in before the boss can even recover. Wow, what the hell? I didn't do any damage to him. There we go. Now he's dead. Now he's dead. I think you also do bonus damage if you hit him in the butt, because I think his butt's unarmored. Old Leo ring. I think that gives us bonus damage to thrusting weapons. Thrust weapon counter attacks. Yeah, so we can do that. And then I guess we'll do this one. We're not hollowed right now, but I guess we'll do it. You can also open up these 2 chests, which is nice. But first things first. Talk to this guy.
This is no place. Be gone.
What? What a dick. I don't remember how to talk to that guy, but you talk to him in order to join the Knights of the Blue. Which I think there's like a ring you have to be wearing when you talk to him in order to do that. Hide Knight Iron Mask and a Tower Shield. I need to put on that helmet because our current helmet's kind of garbo. Cracked blue eye orbs. Not bad. Alright, let's put on the Hide Knight Iron Mask. Puts us at 67. Yeah, alright, we're good. There you go. We look kind of badass right now, actually. And we can still roll. I pumped Vitality a little bit. It's not something I would normally do, but I wanted to wear this heavy armor set while we were playing. Which, you know, isn't bad. But we're doing all right. We're very clanky now, so, you know, sneaking up on people's significantly less of an option, but we're still fine. The S-Stock's almost broken. Jesus Christ, yeah, that's like almost broken. Do I have any repair powder? I do. Okay, well, I guess we'll use it. There you go. Wow, that didn't repair it all the way? Jesus. Okay, that's going to be something that we're going to have to contend with over the course of the game here, is that these thrusting weapons are fragile. I'm going to have to, like, actually stock up on, like, repair powder and stuff throughout the course of the game. an item that, for the record, I have used literally that one time ever. Because I normally play using maces and stuff, and maces have very, very high durability. So it's odd. I'll tell you that much. It's gonna be an interesting venture. I think it's because these guys are all heavily armored. Ow, Jesus. And so it's kind of hard to justify the stuff that we're doing, I guess. What is this? Who are you? Masterless Glancore. You know, I don't really think I need help for this boss fight. There's a tiny one over here, too. I think that was a player. Awesome. Alright, let's do this. Wait for ourselves to recover a little bit here. And then we'll go. Alright, cool. What up, Dragon Rider? Oh, I forgot to throw the other thing here. Yeah, the Dragon Rider's super easy. He's really fucking slow. You just kind of got to get behind him and hit him in the butt. Same with, like, literally every other enemy in the game. Just get behind him and hit him in the butt. But the Dragon Rider's, like, extra easy, because he's really slow. He's slow and he's kind of stupid. So, like, you know, the only thing you got to really be careful about is if you do get hit back too far, you will fall into the pit. Well, if you did the thing I did, which was I forgot to throw the second switch for this guy's boss arena. But that boss is easy as shit. Way easier than the Pursuer. Dragon Rider Soul. I know we can make his glaive. We can make that as a weapon. We can use that later. We probably won't, because it is a halberd type weapon, and that is not the kind of run that we are doing. But, you know, we'll be fine. Good. Resting at bonfires does still recover our weapon durability, which is kind of great.
Are you from these? My name is Lissy. I can...
Yes. Okay. Can I have... What is this? Increases faith? Yeah, fuck that. No, I don't have enough faith to use any of these miracles. Normally I would try to get heal. Heal's just...
No need
if you're
for
not
miracles.
gonna... Yes, no need for miracles.
The gods frown.
Whatever.
Just that. I'd heard all the king gone.
Yeah.
Why did I... Do I need my... And sometime... And being... I expected this cathedral without any... To a place... Sorry. I expected this... To a place...
It's important in Dark Souls to always to talk to people until they start repeating themselves. Sometimes it opens up, like, stuff later in the game, which is important. For that lady, I think if you talk to her until she starts repeating herself, she eventually moves somewhere else. And in doing so, you can end up with some stuff. She also sells Lightning Spear, which is one of the first offensive miracles in the game. It's also one of the better offensive miracles in the game. Because like the other one's like Force, and Force doesn't count. Wrath of God doesn't count. So it's interesting. If you're doing a miracle build, a faith-based build, I'd highly recommend, you know, saving up some souls and talking to her. So, you know, do that at your discretion. There you go. That was a ballsy move trying to play chicken with that guy's great sword there. We are doing pretty decently right now. To say the least, we're doing pretty decently. Pretty decent. Alright, let's just kill this guy. There we go. And one more for good measure. There we go. Fantastic. Righteous. We're doing fine. I mean, so the rapier is getting better slowly as I get used to using it, and as like, you know, as I'm understanding all this stuff, it's sort of becoming better and better. Dark what? Dark Trotches temporarily increases dark defense. Nice, and we got a couple more human effigies as well. I think we get one every time we kill a boss. Like I think we get like a small collection of them every time we kill the boss. We have 6 now, and I don't remember picking up 6. It's very possible that I did, and just wasn't paying attention. But, you know, that's pretty typical for me, especially in the Dark Souls series. There you go. Easy peasy. Yeah, not bad. I think the durability on these thrusting weapons is actually going to become a problem at some point. You know, maybe the rapier would be. No, I like this. I like the sweeping attack of the SDox R2. I know that there are going to be situations later in the game where I end up needing to do like a sweeping attack, and it'll be very helpful for me to have the ability to do that. The thrust isn't bad, but it's better to diversify than to only be able to attack people one way. At least in my opinion. No, that's not an illusory wall at all. Alright, cool. I know there's like another way to go. I want to find it, because like now, I know that there's like a secondary area to this place that you can go into. I just don't remember how to get there. I think it's go this. No, that's the staircase that we just came from. There's like a second area that's like full of water. Gotta like roll around in it and stuff. Oh well. We'll come back. Maybe we'll find it later. Not super attached to the idea of trying to like hunt it down right now. Well, it might be in my interest just to go get that Pharaoh's Lockstone. Try to have one of those on hand at all times. Yeah, but oh well. Let's go this way. There's an elevator over here. Yeah, it's just gonna drive me nuts. I remember there being an area full of water. But maybe I'm mistaken. It's very possible. Recall that this is the Dark Souls I have literally the least experience with. I've only ever beaten this one once, so I don't remember any of the bosses. I didn't watch anybody play this one. I didn't interact with Dark Souls 2 almost at all. Oh, a lot of bloodstains in there. Oh, hey, it's the water area. There you go. Turns out I wasn't crazy. Alright. The thing we gotta be careful about is that we move very slowly in the water. Because we do not have the ring that makes it so that we walk at a normal pace here. These guys are still easy. So fucking easy. There we go. He's dead now. Alright, if I remember correctly, there are items over here. I think there's like, it's like in here or something. Or is this the way we need to go? No, this is the way we have to go, so let's go the other way. Yes! Yes! If there's a bonfire, I'm pretty much under the assumption that that's the direction I must go. Because unlike in Dark Souls 3, where they fucking throw bonfires at you all the goddamn time, this one they're a little bit more spread out. This game's a lot longer than Dark Souls 3, from what I remember. And by a lot longer, I mean like a lot longer. Almost like an unfortunately longer amount. What's in here? It's like a weapon? It's a weapon? Oh, knight armor. That's not bad. If you don't want to wear the hide knight, or the what's it called, the Dranglaic set, because it's too heavy, the knight armor is actually pretty decent. It's a super light in comparison. It's got good stat scaling, etc. I can wear the hide knight, the Dranglaic armor, so I'm gonna wear the Dranglaic armor. Okay, so we can't break that. That's why it was sadness, because loss of stamina. Yeah, if you can't if you can't wear this set, the knight set's actually one of the best sets in the game for weight to armor ratio. It's pretty lightweight, but it gives you pretty good stats. I'm able to wield this set because I pumped some vitality in order to do it. Which actually is not that good of an idea. They give me a little bit of extra HP, which isn't bad, but, you know, generally speaking, it's not a good idea to, you know, wear that stuff. You guys will probably recognize her. She's from the land of Mira.
I don't know you, and you don't know me.
Wow, you're loud.
Better that way.
Now, how about you keep talking to me?
Normally, I'm called from the land of Mira to the far.
Yeah, there you go. We had her set. We used it to kill the nameless king.
Brims with power, and so I came to. What a strange place. You are an odd one. Well, you've made a point. I can see that you are mid-journey. If I come from Mira, a land of knights, don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be. You are an odd. Well, you've
Okay.
made a point. I can see that you are. Don't
Yes, yes,
hesitate.
yes. Okay. So you need to talk to her because it lets you summon her for a boss fight later, which we might end up doing because I do not remember No Man's Wharf at all. You guys thought I was fucking lost earlier. Like, I don't remember this area at all, and I didn't. This is as far as I made it. When I was playing through, like, to relearn how to play Dark Souls 2, this is as far as I made it. I know that these Viking guys are kind of pushovers. Oh! Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Jesus Christ. The Vargarians, I think is what they're called. I don't remember. Is the shield any better than mine? No, not really. It's a small shield, though. But I don't remember this area at all. I know that there are these guys in here that you can scare away with fire. If you have a torch, I'd recommend it. But I don't remember. That's gonna start coming up a lot more. I just straight up don't remember stuff. There we go. Dead as hell. Dead as hell. Dead as hell. Don't be booby trapped. Don't be a mimic. Okay. I gotta remember I gotta start poking at those things before I open them. Because I do not know how to tell if something is a mimic or not in this one. That's oil. You have to be careful. So if you get hit by oil for like a little while afterward, there's a high chance that you'll get hit by fire. And you'll explode and get dealt like a billion points of damage. So, we got that going for us, which is not nice. What did we get out of that chest? I already don't remember. I remember we got a Soul of a Proud Knight, but I don't remember what we got out of the chest. I think it was Titanite shards. And these guys are, they stole my build. But they're also chumps, because they don't know how to dodge roll. But that's alright. There we go. Easy peasy. We're doing fine. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have multiple weapons. Like, we're going to have like, a rapier and an S-stock and stuff. Because, like, this S-stock's already going to break soon. And I rested at a bonfire not that long ago. Got some iron arrows. Not bad. Or we're going to have to, like, find a way to stock up on repair powder at all times. And try to do that or something. I don't know, but we're going to have to do something because these weapons coming down... Like, basically, if these things break, like, I'm going to be out in the cold. But it takes damage every time I thrust, every time I hit a wall, this weapon takes damage. And it's a little hard to avoid hitting something that makes... Every time you see those sparks, that means that the weapon took damage. So, like, if I hit something made of metal, if I hit, like, a wall or something like that, all of those things cause durability loss. And, you gotta be mindful of that kind of stuff, especially as we get further and further into the game here. But we'll figure it out at some point. This room is worthless. Yeah, but I don't know. But we'll just have to carry multiple weapons. That's what's going to have to happen here. Luckily, we already exited regular Titanite, so we'll be able to upgrade. No, that's not it. Damaging our S-stock. Like I'm actually... It's the first time I've ever actually had to be aware of how much durability my weapon has and stuff. Let's go ahead and equip a torch here. Old Knight's Halberd. That would be a fun item to hit people with at some point. Can I not equip the torch? I thought I had torches. Where are the torches? I thought I had torches. I don't know. Do I have to equip it in my primary hand or something? Is that it? No. What the fuck? Where's the torch? I have torches, right? I picked them up. I was pretty sure I picked them up. I mean, fuck it, I guess, but... Yeah, where the hell are my torches? Or is that like... Is it something that, like... I don't know. If you guys could tell me how to pull out a torch, that'd be great. I feel kind of stupid, because it feels like one of those, like, very basic things that I should know. Oh, that's bad. Feels like one of those very basic things that I should know how to do. But I don't. So, there you go. Probably would have been worth my time to look that up during the tutorial part of the game, but... Oh, well. No sense crying about it now. We'll use the S-Dock until it breaks, I guess, and then we'll... I don't know, we'll deal with it. These guys can be backstabbed, if I remember correctly. There we go. Yeah, with that. You don't like that very much, do you? Fucker. Yeah, these guys don't like fire, which is why I was trying to figure out how to do the torch thing, but... How do I do that? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. It's like, it's one of those things that, like, I do need to know, but I don't need to know it right now, so we're gonna worry about it later. This house is a fucking clusterfuck of horrors. Oh, hello! These assholes can break these walls. So you gotta, like, stop them from doing that, I guess, would have been what I was gonna say, but that turned out not to be the case here. I'm gonna pop a life gem or two here. Cover a little bit quicker. Ow. Please stop. Ugh, the heartbeat noise is so annoying. It's from the bleed effect. I think bleed's different in this one, because I didn't take a large chunk of damage there. There we go. Just keep popping life gems. I got plenty of them, so fuck it. Like, that's what they're there for. End of the day. Granted, I don't think I needed to do S-Dock plus 3 is at risk. Alright, we're gonna have to switch weapons now. To the rapier, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is sort of where we're at. Like, I just gotta have to switch weapons all the time. Oh, there's another one of these assholes up here. There we go. Now he's dead. Took a lot of damage during that, though. We'll pop 2. Speed this up a little bit. Tattered cloth robe. Fantastic. Alright. Now, I believe there's a shop guy in here. Funny story. So the first time I played Dark Souls, I came in here and killed this guy.
Aye, Gavlan. Gavlan wants what? With Gavlan.
You wheel, you deal. Right, we're by the Ring of Giants. I want extra poise. So Gavlan sells a bunch of poison stuff. You have to buy something from him at this point, if I remember correctly. We'll buy all of his poison knives as well. We'll buy 2 of this. And we'll buy 1 of these.
With Gavlan. Gavlan. What? With Gavlan.
Yeah, so like he gave us an item.
Go.
He gave us an item, which is nice. So, if I remember correctly, one of these is a poison thing. There's a greatsword. I think this one's poisonous. Which means that we need to roll that way. ASAP. There we go. And Gavlan did not get hit by that, which means I didn't get in trouble. And we got 2 silver talismans. I thought that one was poison for some reason. What do the silver talismans do? I think these are them. Transform to blend into the environment. Cool. Yeah, so you gotta buy some from Gavlan. He pops up later in the game. But every time he pops up, he has, like, pretty decent items on him. Which is kind of nice. Yeah. But, you know, Gavlan's a cool guy. He sells some cool stuff. The poison stuff he does sell, like right now, is actually pretty decent. So, you know, we got that going for us, which is nice. I saw the Switch. For the record, so we'll go back for it in a minute here while I roll around at the speed of sound. We got places to go, gotta follow my way home. Just stick around, gotta keep moving on. What lies ahead, only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. No time for Dark Souls, gotta follow my plan instead. There's no bad guys up here, right? Good. Alright. Give myself a second to recover for a hot mo. We'll wait for spooky, scary, crawling man to come up here. Got a fire arrow. That actually might be useful, because we actually have the dexterity to use a bow and arrow right now. See, we dodged that attack for some reason. Maybe it's because, like, you have to be, like, in the front of the dodge in order to, like, dodge it properly. So, like, you actually have to, like, dodge roll over the person's attack. Maybe it's like Gungeon, so it's like, as long as you're in the air, you're immune. Maybe the rolls are just a lot shorter in this one than they were in 3. I don't know. I'm like grasping at straws, to be honest. Guess we'll go this way. Don't cry, Daddy. Daddy, please don't cry. If you got no respect for Elvis, then you don't need to be my friend right now. Elvis is the king, man. He's one of my favorite musicians of all time, Elvis Presley. Guy's the first guy that he's the first person to ever write a song that made me cry. Ukantil of Mira. Why can I summon you all the way over here? What purpose does that serve me? Just a very curious place for me to be able to summon somebody. Don't accidentally target the dog and fall off. I've done that before. I mean, I wouldn't mind summon Lucatiel, but I want to know why before... Alright, here's what we're going to do. Yep, come on. That's a dog. That's a dog. Kill the dog. Oh, back up. Thank God. Woo! That got nasty. Real quick. Go ahead and use one of these things. Please get out of my way, Lucatiel. I'm kind of hoping that we'll end up getting to a boss fight soon. I don't remember where the boss is in this area. You a mimic? No, you're not. You a trap? No, you're not. Repair powder and a titanite shard? Not bad. Getting some cool stuff out of this. We're definitely going to get some stuff. I can promise you that much. How much stuff remains to be seen, but we're doing fine. This episode's going to be... I think it's just going to be this area, probably. Which, you know, is fine, but... Ow. Lucatiel, no! I got the brigade set, which we already had. It's kind of funny, actually. Alright, where the fuck are we? I have no idea where I am right now. There's a Pharos Lockstone right here. That's the beginning of the area, I think. Smooth and silky stone. Turn that back into the Snuggly Twins here. Alright, we'll just go this way. Fuck it. Yeah, this is back at the beginning of the area. Jesus Christ. Alright, fine. I think this is why people had a problem with Dark Souls 2. There's a lot of, like where in Dark Souls 3, you're sort of, like, super easy to figure out where you need to go. And 2, like, I don't know where the fuck am I, man? And we got Lucatiel summoned now, and she's probably having tons of trouble figuring out how to follow me. Because I did a bunch of stuff that I don't think NPCs can do, like fall and, you know, run over ledges and stuff. But whatever, it's fine. Let's go ahead and throw this switch, I guess, while we're here. Ooh. Spooky. I think the AI can't figure out how to get to where I am right now, which is kind of hilarious. Alright, we've summoned the ghost ship. I remember there's the boss in the basement of the ghost ship gave me a lot of trouble last time I played through this game. That is a vague memory at best, mind you, as that was, shit, like 6 years ago now? 7 years ago now? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh no! Da 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 da. I don't die. We gotta get out of this building. We have to get out of this building. Okay. Okay, we have a little bit more room to work with right now. Which is good. This is good things. Back up. Don't get into the water too far, because we'll end up getting stuck and dying. Okay, we're good. Whew. Okay, that was scary. We got a longsword. Longsword's actually a good weapon, for the record. If you are curious about my thoughts on basic weapon anatomy here. I like the longsword. It's not that bad. Got another human effigy, too. You there! No ambushes for you, asshole! The other two guys, on the other hand, I don't have any recourse for them. Other than to just kind of kill them before they get out of the water, I guess. Oh, don't fall in the water. You'll die. Because their Soul's character can't swim. Because he's wearing too much armor. Alright, there we go. What do we get here? Vagrian armor. So we got, like, their armor set, the Viking armor set. A Viking run would have been fun. We could have done, like, only axes, and we had to get the armor sets and stuff like that. Could have been fun. Oh, well. Hey, what up?
I see light, but I am Carillion. I am...
Oh, I need to talk to that guy, apparently. He gives you something if you have enough intelligence. Is my intelligence that low? How low is my intelligence? I have 1 intelligence? Shit. Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. You didn't have 3 intelligence to talk to that guy properly. What the fuck? Maybe starting out as the brigade wasn't a good idea. Maybe we should start as the knight or something. Oh well. It's working out fine. I just didn't really think about that. Ethan Klein. Nope. I'm not inclined to talk to Ethan Klein. Haha. Jokes. We're doing fine. I was like, if I remember correctly, this is the part where we get swarmed by a bunch of these assholes, right? And then I kill them all in 2 hits. Kill him, please. Thank you, Jesus Christ. We're gonna break this weapon too. Oh my God, I cannot believe that these weapons are so fragile. What the fuck? Yeah, the rapier's gonna break. Fuck me. All right, if this becomes like a constant chronic issue, we're gonna have to really figure out how the fuck to fix this. Because I have some repair powder, don't I? I do. Okay. So, well, if I was gonna do that, which one would I want to have? Probably the S-Dock, right? Yeah, then we would use repair powder on the S-Dock. We'll try to use this on the boss, I guess, but we'll use the rapier for the rest of the boat, I guess. That's what we'll do. I mean, we do have the mail breaker, but the mail breaker is Garbo in comparison to my other 2 weapons here. Alright. Okay. Right, so I remember this boss fight, actually. Funny thing here. It sucks that Lucatiel's not going to be able to help us, because I remember this boss fight being very challenging, because basically you want to stay to the side of the boss, so that way they can't hit you. But I don't remember at all how to fight this guy. So we're probably going to get our ass kicked here. I know that if you use the pillar helps out a lot. I think fighting the mace side of the dude will probably help out more than... Let's keep the mace side hitting at us. At least that way we can dodge it pretty effectively by just walking back and forth over and over again. Ow. He says as he gets immediately clobbered by... Ow. I don't know, this is the boss. I should be using the S-Dock. Run away! Put the pillar between you and the boss, so that way he can't do any jumping, leaping attacks. Pull out the S-Dock, roll away from the boss. we go. Yeah, this is the boss. I remember this guy being... I remembered this guy, because I remember dying against him a whole bunch the first time I played through Dark Souls 2. You always remember the ones that kill you a whole lot. At least I do. I always remember the ones that killed me a whole bunch. Sorry I'm getting a little bit... I'm a little bit quiet, but it's because I'm trying to... I want to kill this guy. I want to not die here, because we have A, a bunch of souls, but B, it'd be nice if we could be done with this in a hurry here. Ow. Oh, this is going to hurt. Ah, like a blender. The water's filling up. You guys notice this? It's becoming harder and harder for me to walk around in here. I guess I never really got a good look at this guy. There's a game that came out recently. It was like Samurai Dark Souls, basically. Like I don't know how else to really describe it other than Samurai Dark Souls. Ow. Ow. But it had a boss very similar to this guy ironically in a boat. Which I always thought was kind of silly. Well, not the boat part. That part's fine. The fact that, like, a game could not shamelessly, I guess. Shamelessly would be like, what we called it? White Souls. And it's about an undead guy that's trying to, like, get redemption by killing a bunch of other undead guys. Like, that's literally Dark Souls 1. There we go. Alright. Woo! Flexile Sentry Soul. I remember that guy being reptilian for some reason. Like, the idea of him being a reptile, some reason, stuck in my head. I always thought he was a snake man. Like, there's not, like, a bunch of horse shit in here, is there? Alright, there we go. I guess we're off to the next area. No idea where the fuck we're going. Don't cry, Daddy. Alright, there we go. Well... that's another good episode, I think. As soon as we get to wherever the fuck it is that we're going... Hey, that's the bloodstain. Oh, stretch my back a little bit here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, not bad. I think I've gotten a handle on how to use the thrusting weapons a little bit better now, which is good. Oh, I want to get back on the boat. Oh well. I think I've gotten a handle on it a little bit better, which is nice. Bloodstains and then bloodstains. Stay calm. Jumping for hurrah. What the fuck is around this corner? Beanpole. I don't see anything. It's highly possible that whatever it is that's killed all these people is up ahead. And me without any form of recovery item. That's scary to think about. Oh, that sound effect's really good. The gate opening sound effect. It's one of my favorites. It's like I like the way it sounds. I don't know how else to really put that. Soul of a Proud Knight and a Radiant Life Gem. Not bad. There's nothing... Oh, there we go. There's a door. The Lost Bastille! Bastille's one of my favorite modern artists, actually. I like him. I like his musics. We're gonna get, like, jumped by something scary. I know it. I can feel it. Common fruit. Common fruit gives you poison resistance, if I remember correctly. What is this? I use keyboard. Oh, no, why would I ever summon you? The keyboard is an inferior way to play Dark Souls. That could be a challenge run in and of itself. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank God we finally fucking recovered all of our goddamn stamina and shit, because, whew, that was getting nasty after a while. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really like what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow. It helps me out a great deal. But of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!